Using proper citations is essential. Unfortunately, it's also very confusing. Luckily, there are many great resources available to help you. First, consider purchasing a copy of the MLA Style Guide. It's the official rulebook for citing your sources, and you'll use it throughout your academic career. A copy is also available in the reference section of the library. Second, find an online guide you can access easily. My personal favorite is the Purdue Online Writing Lab. They provide great examples for both in-text citations and full bibliographic citations for various types of sources. Finally, know how to get in touch with your librarian. There's really no point in stressing out or struggling with your works cited page when we're more than happy to help you. Librarians are available in person on weekdays and 24/7 via email or chat. Ready to see some examples? All right. Let's start simple with a good old-fashioned book. In my paper, I used a quote from a book about Harry Potter. I pull out the note cards I made while I was researching and find all the information I need. First, I'll insert the in-text citation. According to my style guide, I need the author and page number for this part. The way I structured my sentence will determine how I cite it. In the first example, I mentioned the author in the sentence, so I only need to put the page number at the end, in parentheses. In the second example, I did not mention the author. That's okay too. I just need to include the author with the page number at the end. But what if the book has multiple authors? Well, cite them all. Now let's add this book to my Works Cited page. Here's the format example from Purdue OWL. Punctuation and formatting are important, so pay attention. I list the author first. If the book has more than one author, the second author will be listed in first name, last name format. Then comes the title of the book. Notice that it is italicized. Then I put in the city of publication, the publisher, and the year of publication. Finally, I will indicate the format. The format for most of your sources will either be print or web. Now let's try a journal article we found in an online database. Just like the book, I'll list the authors first, then the title of the article, but I'll put that in quotation marks. After the title of the article, I indicate the title of the journal in which the article appeared. Because that is the larger publication, I will italicize that. Next comes the volume and issue number, followed by the year of publication, and the page range for the article. Finally, I'll list the database in which I found the article, in italics, the format, and the date I accessed it. Because the authors and page numbers are known, my in-text citations will work the same way as they did for the book. For our last example, let's try a tricky source. For web pages, you must do a little detective work to try to figure out the bibliographic information. The authors and the publisher are not always obvious. The point of the citation is to make sure other people can find the source. Now, we all know that Wikipedia isn't exactly a trusted scholarly source, but that's a topic for a different tutorial. However, if I'm going to use something I found in Wikipedia, I have to know how to cite it. Wikipedia articles are written and edited by many different people, so the author in this case would be Wikipedia contributors. If no author is attributed to your web page, it is acceptable to omit that piece. Then I would list the title of the web page or article. Next, I'll list the full name of the website. For the next component, the publisher, it could be the name of the company that owns the website. If you can't find this information, and you've asked a librarian for help, you can write NP for no publisher. In this case, it's the same name as the website itself. Next, I'll want to list the version number, or the date of the last update. This information can usually be found near the bottom of the web page. If it is not available, you can write ND for no date. After that, I'll indicate the format, and finally, the date of access. For your in-text citations, always refer to the first piece of information from your works cited list. For this entry, I would refer to the author information. but if no author was available, I would reference the title in my text. No page numbers or paragraph numbers are necessary. This is a lot to take in. Let's see if you're getting the idea. Citations can be frustrating to master, but doing it right is essential to getting an A and avoiding plagiarism. The good news is that it does get easier. Don't be afraid to ask a librarian for help.